Okay, welcome back everyone to more Standard on Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. Today, we are playing some Simic Ouroboroid. I have not actually played this deck before on stream. Certainly played against it a bunch. It seemed quite strong. But it's gained a really exciting new card in Druneth, who I believe is some kind of Spider-Man card. I can't remember what the original card's called. Jackal, maybe? Anyway, Druneth, 1/1 trample. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if it's equal in CMC to Druneth's power, you copy it and put a counter on Druneth. So you can cast your Llanowar Elf, copy it. Cast your Imago, copy it. Cast your Surrak, copy it. Get lots and lots of stuff in play. Have a big old Druneth. I feel pretty happy. It's also another trampler for Ouroboroid purposes, which is really nice. Because Ouroboroid loves tramplers. Outside of that, it's just a deck that's all about dumping lots of critters in play and running your opponent over. Of note, Ouroboroid probably the best card in the deck here. Makes our team huge. Very good with Innkeeper's talent, of course. Very good with Imago, of course. Imago puts on tons of pressure. Surrak means we're drawing lots of cards from our opponent's removal. Pawpatch means we're getting loads of counters from our opponent's removal. Really nice deck. Excited to give it a spin. Let's get into some games of Simic Ouroboroid. Also, for anyone who's interested, I have a guide to the best deck in Standard, VV Cauldron, up on my Patreon. Great if you want to win an RCQ, win an do well at the spotlights, do well at FNM, whatever. Like, I've had two different people this past weekend say they won an RCQ with my guide this past weekend, which is amazing. Deck's treating people well. Check out the Patreon link on screen if you would like a guide to VV Cauldron, how to play it, how to sideboard with it, all that good stuff. I'm normally pretty opposed to one-landers. I kind of want to keep this though. Maybe it's silly to keep this. We're on the draw. Move the turn 1 elf. That's going to apparently die. So that's nice. I'm getting the lead of a Gene Pollinator. I'd rather have the Gene Pollinator die than the Llanowar Elf. And they both make a mana next turn, so. Ooh, Ornery Tumblewag. That card was such a banger in Limited. I completely forgot about that one, everyone. I think the grindy aspect of Surrak's pretty appealing, but I can definitely see the argument for a Tumblewag as well. What am I doing? Just dumping lots of stuff in play, I suppose. Could just kick the Pawpatch, start growing my stuff if they want to kill it. I really want to get the mana generators down, right? I'm worried about Hellkite. Hellkite would be very scary. Not like a colossal amount I can do about Hellkite, though. I guess I'm gonna... Oh, I can't kick the Pawpatch. Yeah, I can't. Because I played around their removal by leading Gene Pollinator, but obviously Gene Pollinator is slightly awkward in this one instance. I might actually just cast the Pawpatch like this, honestly. This way, if they Hellkite us, we can put a counter here and then, like, block the Challenger at least. Not amazing for us, but close them down a bit. Well, I feel like blocking would be pretty ambitious. Maybe it's not. Maybe if I block with the Pawpatch, we're happy if we trade. If they go to do a removal spell, we grow the Pawpatch. Yeah, maybe it was just free to block. I guess they could then fire the burn at my face for the prowess trigger, and that would be annoying. Druneth. Oh my god. That's kind of nice, actually. Oh. Oh, this is absurd. They have to have removal for Druneth now, or they're in so much trouble. Yeah, now we get 2 Spyglass. Look at all our garbage. We have so much of it. Well, and now we get 2 Imagos. That's valid, Balf. Hey, Callie. Oh, they are finally killing my Druneth after all these triggers. Grow the Spyglass, I guess. Good luck, have fun, opponent. Wow. It's a lot of attacking. Oh, hey, Alchemical. Yeah, I'm back. Good to be back. I don't really care about these Imagos. I don't really have lands for them anyway. I could block like this. Oh, then if they kill the Siren, I lose. In which case I could block Claw like this. Seems fine. And then just take 2. Board state seems okay. I agree. To be fair, Monored was good in September 2025. Things change fast, though. Yeah, Fire Magic might be a necessity. Now, I might be adding Fire Magic back in my guide. Considering gestures at everything that's going on right now. I don't really know what I'm targeting. I guess I'll just go after this. Pawpatch is pretty nice. I don't think we need it, but we could keep it. The thing is, they already can't target my stuff anyway. Do I tie with the free 5? I do kind of want to start ending this game. Also just blocks incredibly though. It's probably fine to hold it back. I see. You get one of these 2 cards. They cannot play the Hellkite. I mean, they can warp it, right? Oh, warp is only from hand? Yeah, you're right. Good point. Good point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This seems like a classic attack all situation. TBH. Turn them sideways. Odin's deck did not seem to do very much that game. It must be said. Alright, we want Unable to Scream. Could maybe have hard-hitting question. Could maybe have a Scavenging Ooze. It's kind of mediocre, though. Lionation aggro, Jund Wolverine, and Starfleet control. Oh my god. So real, though. So real. Maybe trim a Siren. Wow, I only just realized this deck plays like no lands. We have 20 of them. Hey Nicole, good to see you. Well done on the win this weekend. I mean, we also have like 8 mana dorks. It's just... Oh no! I'm sorry you lost the finals. You still got the qualification though, right? Thanks for the 80 months there. Love to see it. Nice. Yeah, we love to hear about those qualifications. Very good stuff. This is 21 lands. Sorry, this is 20 lands, which is not many. I would not mind a 21st. Oh, that's a good question. Himself? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, it counts as a 1-drop. Okay, if you kick it and it triggers the 2-drop, you get 2 kicked Pawpatches. I assume you do. You do. Wow, that's completely insane. Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You have 2 Jackals in play, you get 6. What a nice balanced card, indeed, indeed. No killing my elf, please. Damn. Savage. Alright, opponent. You wouldn't have Hellkite. That would be really rude. You wouldn't Hellkite my Druneth. Damn. That was really rude. I'm so dead. I cannot ever win this game. That was a good draw, at least. Well then. Let's do this. God, Druneth is like completely insane. What is this card? Like, excuse me. Let me see. Well, targeting the Druneth, huh? Druneth might be modern playable, honestly, like, maybe. God, can we just have this be Vestige, please? I'm fed up of people putting Starting Town in decks. Can we all just agree that Starting Town is not a playable card anymore? Tilt. The moment this match is over, I'm cutting the Starting Towns and putting Prestige in the deck or whatever it's called. Because I refuse to live like this. Druneth and Pawpatch with baby triggers on one and gets you 4 creatures. This is true, Callie. It is exceptionally silly. Uh-oh. Pretty good card. Can we kill them next turn if we draw a land? 6. 60. I mean, yes. The answer is yes. Alright. We don't have lethal, right? 5, 13, 14, 15, but yeah, we have 15 points of trample. Oh, if I had attacked with both Pawpatches instead of Pawpatch Druneth earlier, we'd win. I really didn't want like the Druneth to get eaten by the Bastionnaut when they counterattack, but they didn't end up counterattacking in the first place. So I guess I just messed up. Alright. I don't imagine I'm about to win this one. I mean, we came shockingly close to winning this, considering how disastrously the opening turns went. Alright, that is it too. Fair enough. Game free. Alright, play first. Mulligan. This one seems alright. What am I putting on the bottom? I want to keep this whole hand. Maybe I'm putting Ouroboroid on bottom? Ouroboroid just wins the game, but... Surrak, yeah. Maybe Surrak. Hey, Tony. Good to see ya. Maybe Surrak. Makes some amount of sense. Alright, if they don't kill Pollinator, we're gonna have a very nice turn too. Yike. My poor Druneth. There's some kind of Lorcana PT. Yeah, it's like the equivalent of a magic spotlight in Bologna. It was sick. Very, very cool weekend. Okay, let's go. This is pretty nasty. Feels like this game has ended on turn 3. Unfortunately, I did not make day 2 of the big Lorcana event because of actual travel nightmare from hell, meaning that I only got 2 hours of sleep. I went 5-1 and then lost my final 2 rounds. And they were both win-and-ins. It's very hard for me to like overstate quite how badly the travel went. I was there, yeah. I was there. I'm just gonna cast both. Sorry about the traveling. Thank you, Tony. No, I had a great time there. And it was good getting to compete in my first ever, like, really big Lorcana event. Obviously a bit frustrating that I couldn't play at my absolute best because of travel woes. What am I growing? Hey Kiyashi, second best deck in standard, apparently so. I really want to grow the Beastbinder, but also then my opponent's probably just gonna kill it, but maybe that's fine. Ooh, is this good? It triggers Druneth, right? It's probably good. Target Beastbinder so they don't target my Druneth. Attack for 1,000,000. This game did not feel particularly competitive. Has to be said. Do I need to put Druneth into Green Shell? Is Druneth playable in Green Shell? Card seems kind of nuts. Yeah, you need a lot of 1-drops, true. Well then. I feel like this is probably a mulligan. This is certainly a keep. Uh-oh. I'll see you, Nicole. If they don't go Pollinator, we get to go Druneth Spyglass. It does appear that's going to happen. They should have attacked first, right? They just missed the damage by attacking second. Ooh, copying the Llanowar Elf is kind of spicy, actually. Means we can Ouroboroid soon. Potentially. Let me see. That's a lot of Razorkins. I feel like I'm in a shocking amount of trouble considering how powerful my opener was. Oh, if I went Spyglass first, I could tap the map. Oh my god. That was such a big mistake. That was such a big mistake. Tap the map to the Pollinator. And the good news is they can't attack me. The bad news is we have not many turns left. Puts me to 8. Draw step puts me to 5. I guess they don't have the most number of turns left themselves, though. So currently we're on 1 next turn, like, deterministically. So we have to block every single creature to not die, which means we need 6 blockers in play. Cool. I can't say I love that. Maybe we didn't need 6, because any Needlehead we block is 1 less damage we're taking next turn. Maybe I could have, like, tapped with 1 creature? That might have been the case. Yeah, Duskmaul mono red stuff is kind of ridiculous. Cannot be denied. Alright, so if I swing everything, Siren puts them to 9. They have to chump block these 4, and then Druneth tramples for the kill. Excellent. You love to see it. Well, try this, I guess. Probably a mulligan. I guess this is a keep. So we're definitely keeping 2 lands, elf. Probably meant to keep Beastbinder. So we have a 2-drop if elf dies. And then the other 3 are all way less clear. I think my inclination is to get rid of the talent. That might be wrong. I feel like Ouroboroid's pretty important in this matchup for actually, like, closing in a timely manner. As we saw that game. I guess an upside to Innkeepers would be if we played it on turn 2, then this elf would no longer die against Hellkite. Yeah, Pawpatch is phenomenal. I agree. That is very, very good. Well then. So we're playing BV, which decks tier 1 are there? I mean, if you consider BV tier 0, which I guess would be like the reasonable assumption, then I think I have to get lucky. I think I'm really far behind and I just have to get lucky on this map at this point. Then like the tier 1 would be like Dimir sees a lot of play. Mono red is good. I think like blue white X control is pretty good. Can tap unable to scream for mana. That's pretty hilarious. Unfortunately, we are dead. The fire magic. The best fire magic I've seen in a minute. TVH. Yes, it's a keep. Seems pretty good. Honestly, seems pretty phenomenal. Dimir mid is still viable. Yeah, Dimir mid keeps putting up results in on Moto, at the very least. Deck is just like, you know, generally pretty strong. I think it's not great against good VV pilots, but it's like fine against mediocre VV pilots. And then it's really good into a lot of the rest of the meta. I don't really want to turn one of these into a 2/2 necessarily. Up to 1. Wow. Double. What is going on? Oh, they want to burst lining Surrak? I mean, I just don't care, right? I guess if I double block this, they can fire magic the Surrak, but then they lose a both their Bastronauts, and I also don't care. I'm so baffled about what's going on here. Sure, I will happily draw a card. And, like, this is just a free for one. I don't know. This seems fine. For me. Less fine for my opponent, one might say. So excited for Ouroboroid. No! Oh god, it's not a mountain, thank goodness. I'm so relieved. I've never been so happy to see my opponent not put a mountain in play. So would I rather copy Spyglass Siren or Llanowar Elves? Copying Llanowar Elves gets this talent online really fast, right? I think I might lead on Pollinator and then go Druneth Llanowar Elves. I'm also like less sad to have the Pollinator killed. Yeah, copying Siren's definitely nice. I just think I think the Llanowar Elves mana is gonna go kind of crazy here. Yeah, copy a second Druneth, fire off Spyglass. We have a very disgusting turn coming up. Cannot deny. Ooze sure are some rabbits, my friend. Oh, Genemorph Imago. Okay, so we go Druneth. Copy. So if I keep the new one, I get free Sirens and free Imagos. Which sounds pretty ridiculous. To put it lightly. Is this a good board? Oh, you'd keep land in hand? Yeah, maybe I was meant to. Probably didn't actually need to crack a map there. I might put one of these up to 4 in case I find Ouroboroid. I don't need free Surraks anyway. Let's take a screenshot. Yeah, decent board. Not bad, not bad. 11 creatures on turn 3. Start posing some hard-hitting questions to our opponent, huh? Wonder if we need Unable to Scream. I don't know. I guess trying to interact with their stuff is so bad against Pawpatch is the problem, but maybe we just need to goldfish them. Maybe we just don't care about interacting because it's so bad into Recruit Surrak and you just need to try and goldfish your opponent. That's pretty miserable. Okay, I buy it. Counterspells, yeah, counterspells might actually be good. That's true, that's true. I maybe should have the counterspell in to fight over Ouroboroid. Or Tidebinder? Could be good. Yeah, I just need to not target their stuff, right? But I can target triggers. And this, like, the stack. Sand is so mediocre. I'm a little bit worried about keeping it. Like, it's so fair, but I guess my opponent's hand is apparently pretty fair. Ooh, the Pollinator, huh? I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a Pollinator on Lime. I need to keep hold of this Siren in hand because of the broken card. I could probably have attacked for 2 there. Kind of silly that I didn't. Are they already going to block? Even if they do, it makes no difference, right? Since I'm not going to block. Oh my gosh, so many streams. Such water. Thank you, TSS, for the 45 streak. Alright, well, the good news is my deck seems way better whenever I'm on the play than theirs. And like, even this game we're still kind of doing fine. A little bit worried about this Surrak getting countered. Oh hum. Oh wait. I'm not very worried about the Surrak getting countered actually. That would be a very silly thing to be worried about. Ah. Is I just do this and then I replay it, right? I'm kind of okay with this. TBH. Pretty acceptable outcome. Meanwhile, opponent is not doing very much. Interesting. Oh, the Might gets to pump the Imago. That's so gross. Right. I worry that I'm maybe obligated to block now. I already don't want to lose my second blue source though. I guess I can block pretty well next turn. I'm gonna have a bunch of Sirens in play. It doesn't really matter, right? I guess so. I can't afford to lose a blue source right now by blocking. Alright, play a Siren. Play a Siren. Yeah, the talent going. Imago makes this a free. Interesting. Yeah, this has been seeing a bit of play. Sophia. I don't know how competitive it is either, but I have seen it played by people before in these blue-green decks. Oh yeah, the Pawpatch becomes a very big trampler, right? Interesting. Can't say I love that. Alright, well, land is good for them, but I don't think it's the end of the world, right? We can go free on Might. Surrak on Recruit, go to 2. Okay. Interesting. Well, Ouroboroid online. Free freeze block very well here. Obviously, if they draw land, they can make a 6/6, but we can just chump block the 6/6, and then they die on the backswing. So let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness.